Alright guys, I've got some first look at the new faction, and it's full of toys you're going to want to look at. My good friend Damien tracked me down. He's a game dev, and he got me some footage. It's low res, it's probably from the Chinese server, but we're going to take a peek at some of the new hardware coming from the faction that you're going to unlock after you master the Lunatics. We've already got Steppenwolf, we've got Dawn's Children. This is the next one coming down the pipe. They're a very tribal faction, and they've got some really interesting game-changing toys. So let's take a peek. Yes, Chinese server stuff. First, we've got a shotgun. We've got a blue shotgun, which just does a fair bit of damage right out the gate. Just the sound it makes is pretty cool. I mean, look at boom, boom, boom. It's a chunky shotgun, but you're gonna have a hard time mounting it in a small build, just because of how big it is. Next up, we've got like a crossbow, which you're gonna deal with. Yes, we already have crossbows in game, but this one looks like it has some sort of flare effect and a fuse and dynamite that detonates. So you've got delayed damage potential with this. Could be really good at blowing up ammo and doing explosive damage. It looks really cool. I'm going to tell you that right now. The fuse and spark effects on it are really cool as well. Just the fact that it sticks into the build, in my humble opinion, is pretty awesome. Look at that thing. You stick it into the ground, maybe someone could drive over it and it would detonate as well. Look at that. Alright, this thing here, we've got the harpoon gun. Now this is cool. The deal with the harpoon gun, I'm going to talk about it more later, is you can attach, kind of like Mad Max, and pull other cars. And if you're a bigger car and you've got a more powerful engine, you're going to be able to do more polling. We've got the catapult launcher here. It's like Mandrake, plus tons of fire and area effect damage. And not nearly as big as the Mandrake, so a lot easier to mount to builds. And it looks also significantly lighter. And just look at the fire effects on that thing. It looks awesome. Oh, I need it. Yeah, I need this catapult thing. I didn't know I needed it until I saw it right now. Now I feel like, yeah, I definitely need to have this. Just look at that fire. I don't know if it looks any different than the Mandrake fire or not. I think it looks a little bit more flamey. Alright, what do we got? We got a flamethrower. This is like the Firebug, except for it doesn't have a turret. It has no rotation. It's just forward-firing flames. Which I don't think anyone's going to complain about the addition of all these new flame weapons. Looks like maybe it has 10 degrees worth of arc right there. Okay, we've got the gun wheel rocket thingy. What's it? Looks like a really long-range landmine launcher. Kind of like the Porcupine. Launches like, what, 3 at a go? Looks like it does a fair bit of damage. It's a really bulky mount, though. It takes up most of the mount. It would be kind of hard to armor and protect this thing. And it looks like a good amount of explosive damage, and you can roll them, which is neat. So they can roll into a target and detonate. So people like me that can't aim, this one, though, this is going to cause people to lose their minds and get upset. Is it one drone? No, it's 3 aerial drones. And just look how fast this thing takes apart this thing. Yeah, I think people are going to get fired up about that one. Okay, so I guess actually that is just 3 auto-attack drones of some kind. Looks like they can seek out and attack. So rather than sidekick drive-around drones, you get fly-around drones. Now this thing, what is this thing? A piece of hardware, or is it a weapon? Well, it looks like a double-shot railgun type weapon. Alright, last things. Big tires or big wheels are on the way with this faction. Sorry for the quality, it's the best I could get from my guy Damien. Next up, we've got spiked wheels that do spike damage. Very Mad Max. Those will be fun to try out in combat. One other thing we've got, similar to my last image, we've got repair kits coming in. I think you can use a repair kit to maybe fix some structure or some damage. And lastly, we've got a new cab. And we've also got some new wheels I'll get to in a minute. But the new cab lets you self-destruct, and then you end up as a fuse drone that you can control yourself as the player, track down enemy cars, and blow them up. You've also got these weird, I'm going to call them auger wheels, because as a farm kid, that looks like an auger. I guess you can strafe with these even faster than with the legs, and probably huge traction bonuses and whatever you're going to go through with those. But lastly, probably the one I'm most excited about is the harpoon gun. Okay, so the size of your build and the power of your engine is going to play a big part with this. You can rip parts off other cars, or if you're bigger, you can pull and tow other cars, or if you're small and you have boosters, like the video you saw, you can attach to a build and boost and yank. Lots of interesting game-changing things coming down the pipe, but that is it for this one. Mr. G out.